Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Story of Sam and welcome back to a brand new NBA 2K22 current gen video. And today I'm going to be going over how to create the best guard build in 2K22 for season 5. If you guys are brand new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. We are on the road to 3,000 subscribers. And of course guys, make sure to drop a like. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. So first of all, the build position is going to be a shooting guard. It's going to be a guard build, of course. Hand injuries number do not matter, but let's get straight into the pie charts right now. So for this build, we want to pick the half shooting, half defensive pie chart. So we get Hall of Fame shooting badges and also Hall of Fame defensive badges. And here it is right here, half defense, half shooting. This is definitely one of the best pie charts in the game, just because even though it is a shooting and defensive pie chart, you still get a ton of playmaking stats as well and a decent amount of finishing. So make sure to pick this pie chart right here. Next up, we have our physical profile. Now for this, we're a guard build. The most important thing for a guard is speed and acceleration. So I'm going to pick the first physical profile right here. Next up, we're going to be starting our potentials. So first of all, what you want to do for finishing is you want to max out your driving layup and max out your driving dunk. That's it. Don't touch anything else for finishing. We do only get one finishing badge, but this build can still dunk and finish well around the rim. And now for shooting, we want to max out our mid-range shot, max out our three-point shot. We want to put our free throw up to an 86 right here. And then lastly, for the post fade, we want to put this up to a 66 right there. So we end up getting 18 shooting badges. This is plenty of shooting badges, guys, especially with Hall of Fame. 18 is a great amount to shoot extremely well in the park. And now for playmaking, you want to max out your pass accuracy, max out your ball handling, and then put the post control up to a 50 right here, so we get 13 playmaking badges. And now for defense, we want to put our interior defense up to a 50 right there. We're going to max out perimeter defense, lateral quickness, steal, block, and lastly we're going to max out our defensive rebound right there, so we get 20 defensive badges. So the final badge count should read 1 finishing, 18 shooting, 13 playmaking, and 20 defense. Up next, we have the body shape. Of course guys, this does not matter at all, pick whatever you want. And now for the height, I think 6'5" is a decent height. You could drop it down to 6'4", you could even go down to 6'3", but you don't really gain that much when you do that. You're just going to lose a bunch of defense, so I think leaving it at 6'5" is going to be a solid option. And now for the weight, if you minimize the weight, we're going to be a lot faster, and you don't really lose any defense. I mean, -5 interior defense really does not matter for a 6'5" shooting guard, so go with 175 pounds for the weight. And now for the wingspan, I actually think it's best if you leave it right in the middle at 81.5 inches, because we're a really good shooting build, but we're also a very good defensive build. So if we minimize the wingspan, we're going to lose a lot of defense and we're going to get shooting. But if we maximize the wingspan, we're going to get a lot of defense back, but lose a lot of shooting. So I think keeping it in the middle is definitely your best bet. And now for the takeover options, we have 4 separate options. We have lockdown takeover, sharpshooting takeover, shot creating takeover, and playmaking takeover. Now this build's main focus on offense is shooting, and if you're going to be playing on the 2v2 court, you're hopefully going to be having the ball for most of the game. So I would say that spot up shooter takeover is the best option right here, so make sure to pick sharpshooting take. And as you can see, we have created the 2-way mid-range facilitator build, shades of Richard Hamilton, Klay Thompson, and Desmond Bane. As I said earlier, I think this is one of the best guard builds you can make for season 5 of 2K22. It's very versatile and it's definitely a fun build to use. And now for the badges, we have 1 finishing badge. I'm going to put on Slithery Finisher right there. Slithery Finisher has always been one of the better finishing badges, especially for builds that aren't amazing at dunking, so I'm going to put Bronze Slithery on right there. And now for shooting badges, we have 18 of these. I'm going to throw on Hall of Fame Sniper, the best shooting badge in the game. Hall of Fame Limitless Spot Up, I still like this badge despite many people not really being a fan. Hall of Fame Hot Zone Hunter, I think this badge is great, as well as Hall of Fame Blinders. All those badges are really solid. We still have 2 more upgrades left. I'm going to throw on Silver Green Machine just like that. And now for the playmaking badges, we have 13 of these. I'm gonna put on Gold Quick First Step, Gold Handles for Days, Gold Unpluckable. You get ripped a lot in this game with no Unpluckable, so I think Gold is a good option here. I'm gonna put on Bronze Bailout, and we have 1 more Gold badge left. I'm gonna put on Gold Quick Chain, just because I assume this build is gonna be the main ball handler, and you're gonna be dribbling a lot with this build. And now for the defensive badges, we have 20 of these plus Hall of Fame. I'm gonna put on Hall of Fame Clamps, Hall of Fame Interceptor. I really do like Interceptor. I think it's one of the best badges in the game. I'll throw on Hall of Fame Pickpocket as well if you really want to get some steals. I'm going to throw on Silver Rebound Chaser. This build can definitely get some rebounds. I'll throw on Silver Chase Down Artist. That's a really good one. And lastly, I'm going to put on Hall of Fame Intimidator right there, because I think it's still one of the best defensive badges in the game. Even though we are 6'5", this build is going to be playing a lot of 2v2s, I'm assuming, so you are going to have to defend the paint at some point. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video on the best guard build in 2K22 for season 5. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. below. We are on the road to 3,000 subscribers. And of course, guys, make sure to drop a like. That would be great. And if you guys do want to watch more of my NBA 2K22 videos, I'm going to leave an end screen right when this video finishes to 2 of my previous uploads that I think you guys would really enjoy. So have a great rest of your day, guys. It's been Story of Sam, and I'm out. Peace.